I wanted to make a really quick video about bobbin winding. A lot of people have problems when they're winding their bobbin, that their bobbin either looks like this, where it's heavy on the bottom, or like this, where it's heavy on top. And there's actually a pretty easy solution to solve this. You know, a lot of people, they put their finger on the thread to try and guide it, or they do all these different maneuvers. But there's actually something simple on most machines that's very accessible that will allow you to fix it yourself permanently, until in the future you may have to adjust it again. Hey there. I rarely come out in front of the camera. I kind of just go right to the business and show you what to do. But what I've noticed is that the vast majority of people that come and visit my channel have not subscribed. If you could just take a moment and subscribe to the channel, like the video if it helps you, it makes a huge impact on my ability to make more videos in the future to help you keep sewing smoothly. I'd really appreciate it. It's free. Obviously, there's other ways that you can contribute, either becoming a patron on Patreon or going to our shop or becoming a member here. All those things are great. But for free, if you would subscribe to the channel and like the video, I would endlessly appreciate it. All right, back to the video. And it's something that you can easily do. All right, so on this machine, this is a baby lock. This is your pretension. And on most machines, the pretensions look pretty similar. It's this little spring-loaded button that squeezes on the thread. And it's usually on a frame, okay? That frame is being held by a screw. And yours may look a little different, but they're all essentially the same thing, okay? And most machines have this. There's a few Berninas where you actually have to adjust it over near the bobbin winder itself. You actually have to angle that. But I would say in 97% of the machines, the adjustment is actually on the pretension for the winder, okay? So if you can see, there's a screw there, and it's in a slot, okay? That means this whole frame can move up and down. And it's made to do that, so you can adjust it. If your bobbin looks like this, where it's heavy on the bottom, that means that your bobbin winder pretension frame is too low. It's winding more thread on the bottom of the bobbin. What you want, see, that means it's down here, winding too much. You want it to be centered to where as it moves through its cycle, it stops here and stops here. What's happening is offset a little bit. And so it's going to keep winding more stuff here and really hardly ever make it to the top. So what you want to do is loosen this screw and slightly move it up and then tighten that screw again and then test it again. You know, something I do when I'm adjusting is I'll wind from one bobbin to another. I'd fill a bobbin up, even if it's wrong, take that bobbin, put it on the spool, wind it over onto another bobbin, and kind of go through that cycle until I fine-tune this, right? So conversely, if your bobbin looks like this, where your thread is heavy on the top, that means that your winder frame is too high. It's too high up, and it's winding the majority of the thread on the top of the bobbin. So you'll want to move it down a little bit, okay? And then once you've got it perfectly centered to where it's winding evenly across the entire bobbin, up and down, then you'll know that you've wound it correctly. And so that's a little trick. You know, it's important for you to know, because I don't think most people know that. They just deal with it, and they just use their finger to guide it. And you're never going to get a good wind if you're doing it that way. You want to set it on the machine. You want to know the why and how to solve it. So there you go. I've given you some good information. Now, if this video helped you, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. It makes a huge difference, and it allows me to make more videos that keep you sewing smoothly. All right. There's other ways that if you want to contribute, you can become a patron on Patreon. We have that. You can buy an item in our shop here at YouTube that have our logo on it. You can do that. But The free things are like the video and subscribe. All right? Thank you so much. Until next time.